Welcome to another GoldMine 101, our regular series of short presentations giving you hints and tips for getting the most out of GoldMine CRM. And in this session, I'm going to cover a few new GM+Views that have become available for recent versions of GoldMine. So hello, welcome to another GoldMine 101. My name is Tim Wilmot and my company, Wizard Systems, we're a specialist CRM solutions provider who help out mainly small and medium-sized companies, help them with their sales, marketing, and customer service productivity through simple and affordable solutions like GoldMine. Now, this presentation will be about 10 minutes or so, fairly short. And there is a lot to the GM+View tab, which I'll allude to as I go through this presentation. But if you want more information on this feature or any other feature of GoldMine to get more out of the system, just contact us at Wizard Systems. We'll be happy to help you out. Now, the audio part of the presentation is one way only. If you've got a question about anything I cover, those listening live, please pop your question into the question box on your meeting control panel. I'll do my best to answer those at the end. Also at the end, I'll give you an update on any GoldMine product news. This call is being recorded as well. Afterwards, you will get an email from our event system giving you a link to the recording, and we'll also pop it up on our YouTube channel as well. Just go up to YouTube, do a search for Wizard Systems, and you'll find loads of other GoldMine videos up there on different topics around the system. So just a brief mention about ourselves at Wizard Systems. I say all we do is CRM. And GoldMine is one of the main solutions that we provide. We've been doing this a long time now, and we've helped out well over 3,000 companies, help them out with their GoldMine implementations. And we provide the complete service and package around GoldMine, the actual product, upgrades as well, implementation, training, and help desk support. So whatever your requirements as regards GoldMine, whatever level, we can assist you. Okay, let's dive into GoldMine then and these new GM+Views. So the GM+View tab in GoldMine against a contact record, think of it like a web page if you haven't seen it already. And this can, against that particular contact, this can display richer information about that particular person or company, typically, information that may exist elsewhere in GoldMine, and it's sort of bringing it all together and displaying it in a more pleasing format, or external information. And that's particularly the focus of these new views. So you do have some existing views. They've been revamped in 2019. So just over a couple of years ago now. And you might have missed the update, so we're wanting to make sure that you've got the latest information here about these primarily 4 new views around the social media platforms of Twitter, Facebook, and LinkedIn. You may be using LinkedIn a lot in your business, and also Google. So I'm here displaying the new LinkedIn view here. And what it gives you is the ability to click on these links and launch the particular browser that you've got set up as a default in your own system. So if I wanted to do, for example, a company search, so this is just going to take whatever you've got in the company field, or a contact search, whatever you've got in the contact name field, it's going to pass that over to a LinkedIn search. So I just click on that, and that will launch LinkedIn. If you're logged in already, that's good, but it would show you obviously any particular, it's obviously more than one Wizard system. So all the different Wizard systems records, company records in LinkedIn. Similarly, you could do a contact search, all of the Tim Wilmots that might be recorded in LinkedIn. And then the third one that I've got here on this LinkedIn GM+View tab is to launch an existing profile. So typically when you use the GM+View screen forms, you'll have some way of identifying, there needs to be some information that GoldMine has got to be able to launch and populate this web view. So I've got three custom fields here. It's very simple to set those up as an administrator. If you're an ordinary user of GoldMine, your administrator within your company would normally do this for you. It is so easy and quick to do. And I've got three existing profile fields for LinkedIn, Facebook, and Twitter. So where you know the Twitter ID of this company, you can populate that. And then you've got an easy way of launching their Twitter account, their Twitter feed. Likewise, there's my LinkedIn, so I could launch that LinkedIn profile there, click on that, and it will launch that particular profile for that particular contact record. So that's the LinkedIn one. I've just clicked on the little down arrow in the top right corner of the GM+View screen, and you'll see there loads and loads of existing ones I've got in GoldMine. The four new ones, I've labeled them in my GoldMine system with the word external after it. So LinkedIn external, that's the new one that became available in 2015. So if I go to, for example, Twitter external, go to that. And again, I've got my Twitter search. I want to search for that company, contact search, or launch their profile because I've got their profile already. There it is, GoldMine CRM. Click here to launch that Twitter account. And there you can see in the address bar, it's just populating, it's just taking that, whatever the ID name or number is, and it's just pasting that into that search. So that's the Twitter one. And then let's go to Google. So Google external. As I say, you can call it whatever you want to. We've got there the news search. I never quite got on with news searches, but there we are. It's obviously picked up on the word wizard. Nothing much to do with wizard systems. But then you can do a company search, for example. All pretty standard stuff. Yes, of course, you can do this separately in your browser, but it just makes it easier. If you're constantly doing this through the day, you've got a new lead and you put the information there, and it just gives you a handy way, just saves you a little bit of time in launching and doing a little quick research on that contact, maybe before you're contacting them if it was a sales lead. So that's Google, and then let's go to Facebook to complete those. So Facebook external on my views here. And again, you can do your normal searches, or you can look up the actual profile, but click on one of those. I've logged into, you will find with Facebook, you do need to log in. I find you need to make sure that you've logged in via your browser in the background beforehand. Otherwise, those searches with Facebook, it won't let you go any further forwards. It would just say page not found. So you just need to make sure that you've logged in the background. So there we are, 4 new views that have become available with the 2019 release. I think most people would be using LinkedIn, I would guess, if you're in a business, particularly in a business to business operation, organization. That would be extremely useful for you if you're getting new leads. And once you know the contact or company's LinkedIn ID, you can pop that in there, and makes it very quick and easy for not only yourself later on, but also your colleagues, other GoldMine users, to launch an existing profile. Of course, the GM+View tab can be used for loads of other things. As I say, it can bring together information sat elsewhere in GoldMine, but also it could display information from external applications. So if you've got an accounting system, potentially it could display more financial information about that contact or transactions with that contact. So any other application where there is some kind of related contact or company information that could be really useful to you, we can display that in GoldMine via that GM+View tab. The data is not in GoldMine, but it sort of gives the appearance that it is in GoldMine and gives a richer experience for the user, gives them more information, just helps them give them more background data and information that may be sat in other systems and other applications for you. So these views are freely available with the 2019 release. If you've got a support contract with Wizard Systems, we'd be only too happy to provide your administrator these 4 new screens that you can easily import. That's the terminology. You can import these new views into your GoldMine system. It just takes a few minutes. Very, very simple. So if you've got a support contract, please email us at support@wizard-systems.com. So as we normally do, just to wrap up, if you've got any questions around this feature, please pop that into the question box on your meeting control panel. Question from Hannah. Those views don't look too pretty. Can we amend them? Yes, of course you can. They are all HTML views. So anyone with some basic HTML knowledge or an editor could take those, and if you wanted to put your own logos or graphics into them, change the fonts, that sort of thing, they're all amendable. Probably what might be best is that you copy the raw ones, that the core ones that we give you, and just clone them, just copy them, and then of course you're not endangering affecting the original. Question from Nick: will they work with GoldMine 2019.1? Yes, they will. I'm pretty sure they will, Nick. But so just give us a call or send us an email if you want those views. If we do, yes, we do know you, Nick. Thanks very much. Okay, I don't think there's any more questions. Just a little bit of an update on latest news. So we are, with the pandemic gradually settling down now, we are able to offer in-person training with GoldMine. So if you've got any requirements for any kind of GoldMine training, we'd be happy to come and visit you at your location, or you can come to our training center in Bristol. So please contact us if you've got any requirements there or new people joining your company. The latest release of GoldMine. Okay, so every year there's normally a major release of GoldMine, and then there are little hot fixes along the way. So the latest version of GoldMine is 2021. This is as of January 2022. 2021.2.0.3175 If you've got a GoldMine maintenance contract, you can download that and apply it to your system, or we can do it for you. Please contact us for details on that. Now, if you're not on maintenance, don't worry. If you've been off maintenance for some time, with GoldMine will never expire. But maintenance is a way of getting updates, upgrades to the system. So where there are new features or compatibility improvements of GoldMine, they're all included in these later versions of GoldMine. And you can download them, but you need to install them. It's quite a simple task to do. It's all documented, but if you want us to do that for you, we can do that. Just let us know. So you've got to be on maintenance to get these latest updates. So that's it, me done then on those latest 4 new GM+View screens in GoldMine. If that's of interest, hopefully you'll apply those to your system and start using them. Let us know how you get on. If you've got any ideas for future topics for GoldMine, for these GoldMine 101 sessions, please drop me a line, Tim Wilmot, My name is Tim Wilmot, and just contact me via email, tim@wizard-systems.com. But those listening live, thanks for watching today, and we'll catch up with you on the next event. Thanks very much indeed. Bye-bye.